Welcome to Storm the Field Ottawa Braves, presented by Tree City Sports, your source for local sports. I am your host, CJ McClure, and we are here with a very special guest, Brandon Purnell. How are you doing? Tell us a little about yourself, bud.
Uh, I'm doing great. Happy to be on the show. You know, uh, my name is Brandon Purnell. I'm from Houston, Texas. I play wide receiver. Just yeah.
Now, tell us a little about your high school career and some of your recruiting that you've gone through.
Okay, so I've been dibbing dabbing with the recruiting process and my high school season. I started off the season bad. Me and my quarterback didn't get off on the right page, so you know that was a little. I don't know how to explain that, but we ended up getting on the page later on in the season, and we made it work. So yeah, and then
Yeah,
you know,
chemistry is very important.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie, but it was over. We had a little like it wasn't even a little scuffle. It was like a little couple words back to back, and then we ended up getting together, and then the, we start working like bread and butter. So yeah.
You being able to make those adjustments with your teammates going through a season, especially when things don't go quite the way you expect them to, that just shows a lot of maturity and it shows that you're ready for the next level of football.
Yeah.
Now, in the places that you've been recruited to, just describe the things that you look for when you're looking at a place to go play football at the next level.
The things I'm looking for is for like a coach to show interest in me, um, for multiple places to show interest to try to get me to come there. I also want to look to see how the campus looks and stuff. So, a lot of that stuff right there.
Yeah, and one thing that's great about Coach Davis and the whole staff here at Ottawa is the fact that they genuinely care about their players and they will do everything they can to help their players succeed.
Yeah, my coach said Coach Davis was a great dude. He said he met him before. He said he's a great dude. So I was happy to hear that.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, everyone you talk to just talks very, very highly of Coach Davis, and not just him, Coach Mudd, all the coaching staff, Coach Anderson, every one of them. But anyway, just when you make your official visit to Ottawa, you had talked a little bit about snow being something that you're looking forward to seeing more of. Just what do you look to see when you make your official visit to Ottawa?
Um, Basically just see how welcoming the school is when I come. I'm big on being welcome some places, so it make me feel comfortable right off the bat.
Well, you'll definitely find a home here in Ottawa because it's not just the university, the community around the university, the alumni association, everybody will give you all of the support that you could possibly want. They are wonderful people to be around.
I hope. I just can't wait. I'm ready to come on that visit.
You're ready to get to work on to the next stage. And, that's a great attitude to have just to be ready for whatever comes next. What was your the biggest game that you got to play in high school?
I say probably one of my most recent games where I had about 3, 4 catches. It was a good game. I scored off a wheel. It was I don't know. It was just a very fun experience for me because everybody was happy. I got to see the team, happy all with each other on one page. So yeah, that was great for me.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, when you get a great game where you and your teammates are all doing well and everything's going right, that's, a great way to play.
Yeah.
Now, going through your high school career, what was the toughest loss that you guys went through?
I probably say the game, it was a game where I actually played my heart out. I was really trying to get the ball to come my way every time because I was converting. I was getting first downs back to back. I was just trying to get the ball a lot. But I had to understand like it wasn't possible because the QB, he didn't really have enough help. O line was like they were getting ran over. He was getting sacked a lot, so it wasn't really much we could do.
Yeah, it's hard when you're running for your life to hit the receivers downfield.
Yeah.
What is something that you are looking to accomplish in your future going forward in your football career?
I'm looking to accomplish a great season, getting over like 400 receiving yards, just to get a lot of touches in the season when I come, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great answer. You want to stay motivated to make sure that you have a goal that you know you can achieve and to go after it.
Yeah.
Now, when you go through your game day routine, like what do you do like when you wake up in the morning? What kind of things do you do throughout the day to help you mentally and physically prepare for a football game while you go through the daily life of school?
So to start off my day, I wake up, I instantly turn on some music, give me a vibe for my body to get ready, go through my morning routine and stuff, get ready for school. And then I'm just constantly like hyping myself up. It took like, mentally so I could be ready for a game. You know.
What's your go-to music to listen to when you're hyping yourself up?
Okay. A lot of people like they doubt me on this, but I kid you not. If you listen to Roar by Katy Perry, you're gonna have a great game. It's so peaceful and it gives you a clear mind. Yeah.
That's wonderful. Hey, that's why I ask these questions because you always get great answers to them.
Yeah.
For me, when I was in high school, I played golf was my sport. But when I was preparing for, tournaments and stuff, I would listen to, this sounds ridiculous, like you said, but it was the entrance song to one of the wrestlers in WWE when I was around that time because it was called Domination, and that's literally it. I mean, it was just there to psych you up, and it was awesome.
I completely understand. I would do something like that too. I got it just makes me motivated, like to like it makes me feel like I'm that guy for the day. So yeah.
Exactly. You got to do what you can to put yourself in the right frame of mind to go out on the field and perform your best every single play.
Absolutely.
Now, when you finally finish up your college career and your football career, what are things that you're wanting to major in and wanting to do after your football career is over with?
I would want to come major in engineering. I'm big on like wanting to build things and stuff. So, yeah, I want to make my major in engineering.
That's a great answer. There is a class at Ottawa that is recommended by all of not just the football players I've talked to, but all the sports athletes that we have here in Ottawa, and it's a sports nutrition class, and is is focused on helping you find the right diet and nutrition for your to help you in your whatever career or whatever sport you're playing. Is there anything, any special kind of diet or anything that you have during the season that's different than off season?
Um, During the season, I eat like super light on the protein, and I eat more of my greens in like during the season, so I could maintain my muscle. And then once off season come, I eat more protein so I could gain the muscle.
Yeah, you definitely want to make sure you're physically prepared for games, not just mentally. And how much do you anticipate there being a change in the way you think about your diet now that you have the cafeteria that prepares everything for you, where you're going to be on your own, and especially being from Texas, where you're, 8 to 10 hours away, from home? What kind of things are you going to do to make sure that you keep your diet right?
And just make sure I'm familiar with the things I'm looking at. You know, if I see it and I know what it is, I'm gonna get it, put it on my plate. You know, just keep it maintained from what I know.
Yeah, absolutely. I know, it, especially when you're far away from home and you're missing the good home cooked meals and stuff. It's really hard to keep yourself eating right and focused on having a good diet.
Yeah.
Now, what things, when you look at Ottawa University and all of the things that you could possibly do here, what are some of the things you're looking forward to on your official visit?
I'm looking to definitely see the locker room. Want to see where I'm gonna come to after the game, see how that look. I want to go see the football field for sure. And that weight room, the weight room looked great. Like on the video that they got posted on Twitter, the weight room looks great. I want to see where that's at, 'cause that's gonna be home once I get there.
Yeah, absolutely. We have some top-notch facilities in terms of the weight room and stuff. I mean, and the locker room is super, super nice. Now, when you get to the point where you take your first steps onto a collegiate football field, no matter where that may be, what are the emotions that are going to be going through you at that time?
It's probably gonna be the same emotion I got playing my first down of football ever. I was like, I just gotta make my first anything to make myself comfortable. Cause you get a rush of butterflies, all this extra stuff. Once the ball hits your hands, it all goes away, and now you're comfortable. You feel like you that guy. So that's all I really will be looking forward to be doing.
Now, what kind of things will you be looking to looking forward to help you adjust to college life, if you were to choose Ottawa University?
Probably the living space, just to basically see how I could adapt to that environment quick enough, or just to challenge myself to see how fast I could adapt. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. You want to make sure that where you're at feels like home, even when you're not in your home. What is something that you want to not only achieve on the field, but off the field in your time in college?
Growing a big bond with my teammates, especially the quarterback. I want to be the best of buds with everybody so we could all work together and succeed in life. And past everything, inside of football and outside. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. The bond with your teammates is one of the most important things. And if you don't have that chemistry, it can make things, difficult. But when you do have that chemistry, things can be absolutely magical. What kind of things are you looking forward to doing with your teammates as team building exercises to help you guys get closer?
Um, Things as little as like playing a game with each other, seeing each other like people that I could possibly have in the dorms, or having fun at practice. As we doing something great with each other, then we could help each other sharpen iron. It'll help us get better each and every day. So
Now, when you go out with your team or your teammates for like a special dinner, excuse me, a special dinner or something, what is your favorite type of meal to go get with the boys?
okay, this is just me in general wherever I go, but anywhere I go, I'm getting chicken tenders and fries. I don't know. That's just you can't go wrong with chicken tenders and fries anywhere. So yeah,
It's hard to beat the classics.
exactly.
Now, we have, I think, four, not including Taco Bell, excuse me. And I'm really dying on this drink right now. If you don't count Taco Bell, we have about four Mexican restaurants in town,
Mhm.
and all of them are pretty good. So if you like, fairly good Mexican food, we've got plenty of options for that. We've got uh, two local pizza places, not including Domino's and Pizza Hut. And we've got several other local places that are really, really great to experience. So when you do make it to Ottawa, you've got a lot to check out.
Make sure I check out all the places. Give y'all my finest review. Yeah.
Now, when you're in the off season trying to relax, what is something that you like to do for your own personal fun?
Um, you know, when I'm not working out or nothing, I'll probably just get on the game a little bit, or listen to music and read my Bible. I'm very big on Christ, so I'll read my Bible like 30 minutes out the day. So, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's some of the most important time that you'll ever have. What is one thing that has really helped you in everything that you've done, not only in football, but in everything? What is something that you've looked to beside, obviously the Lord is the biggest thing for all of us, but what's something that you really look to when you're in difficult moments and want to keep pushing?
Um, I basically just look at the people who are around me and see how much they want me to succeed, and I just build confidence and energy off of that and push myself.
Yeah, and that's one thing that you'll find about this community is that we will do our best to uplift our players even through the roughest times, no matter what. Now, when you were growing up watching football and watching sports, who is someone that you looked up to that you really modeled your game or your work ethic after?
Definitely, always, everybody gonna say this. I definitely wanted to be Reggie Moss growing up because I was just one of the people that I was watching. I was watching a lot of college football also, so I was just big on football at the time. I would watch basketball here and there, but football was my thing. You know,
Yeah, Randy Moss, it's hard to argue with that kind of an answer because, man, he was one of the absolute greatest of all time. Now, who is your favorite all around football player that you ever watched growing up?
I'll have to say Tavon Austin. Watching his highlights, that's just a great highlight film to watch. I think everybody should go watch that.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with that. He played some really, really good ball. Who's your college team that you root for there in Texas?
Oh, it might be backhanded, but the college championship coming up, so I'm rooting for Ohio State instead of Texas. But that's just me though. You know, I'm just big on watching all the receivers that's coming up, and I just want to see every new receiver strive. So yeah, exactly. Horns
Yeah,
down.
we're with you on that one. Horns down. We're going with Will Howard, the former Kansas State quarterback, because that's our team. We're
Yeah.
K State is just special to Tree City Sports, and just being able to see a quarterback that played for us to be able to go to a place like Ohio State and have the opportunity to compete for a national championship is just incredible for us fans. Well, I appreciate your time. We really glad to have you on, and hopefully we can get you back on when you make your official visit to Ottawa University, and we'll get you inside of Arrowhead Nutrition and get you hooked up with an energy tea or a nutrition shake. We cannot wait to have you on campus. This has been Storm the Field Ottawa Braves presented by Tree City Sports, your source for local sports. Huge shout out to Arrowhead Nutrition for not only supplying our energy tea of the day, the fruit roll up, but for allowing us to shoot inside of the shop. Until next time, y'all take care now.